Well, about 9 or 10 years ago, I went to see My Brilliant Divorce with Dawn French in the lead role in the West End. I loved the play so much. It was actually the first script I ever went out to buy to have a read as a script. And over the years that followed, it's become a play I've really wanted to direct. Last year, I approached the Alman with the suggestion of putting this forward as a play for them to do, as they'd never done a one-woman play before. They allowed me to do it. We held auditions, and Moira Walker eventually won the role of Angela and has been absolutely fantastic to work with.
I'm playing the character of Angela Kennedy Lipsky. The play is about a middle-aged woman who, unfortunately, her husband leaves her for a younger model. And the play is mainly about her journey through the trauma and coming out the other end and rediscovering herself.
The script itself is wonderfully written, it's very, very funny, and I think the audiences will enjoy going along with Angela on her journey of rediscovering herself after her divorce from her husband, and will relate well to the many stories that Angela tells.
Angela Kennedy's life parallels my own to some degree, not completely, but lots of things that Angela has gone through, I've gone through myself in my own life in the last 12 years. So I think from that point of view, the character is a very easy one for me to portray, because I know how she feels any given moment. I understand what she's going through.
It deals with loneliness initially. How can she go on alone? She's always been with Max. She's always had her family surrounding her, and one by one members of her family leave. Her husband initially leaves. He's having an affair with a much younger woman. Her daughter leaves to move in with her boyfriend, and towards the end of the play, her mum also leaves Angela's life, and she's very much alone, and this is a whole new experience for her, but she is able to work her way through that and find within herself her own happiness again, and then can begin to rediscover loving other people. This play marks the first for the Alman in terms of it being a one-woman play, but it's also a first in terms of the number of technical cues that are involved in this play. For an hour-long play, we have fast approaching 200 technical cues, which is unheard of in any other play that we've ever done before. So we have an amazing team backstage who you don't see, but they certainly contribute in a huge way to the overall running of the play.
There are a few characters which are done with voiceovers, so what helps in this play for me, remembering my lines, is all the different sound cues, lighting cues, etc., it's a very challenging, technically challenging play.
Moira is also accompanied on stage by a wonderful dog. In the script he's called Axel, and he's having a little bit of difficulty behaving himself, but he's a very, very significant character in Angela's life, and we're delighted to have the dog on stage with us. The play's probably not suitable for a younger audience. It does contain some very adult themes. Very often it goes quite close to the bone on some issues, and it's very humorously done, but it is something that I think parents would need to think carefully about bringing their children to.
For me personally, it's a great chance. It's a chance in a lifetime to do a one-woman play.
To complete our audience's evening of entertainment, we have included a performance by Trist Theatre of James Scotland's play Halloween, which is really, really funny. My Brilliant Divorce runs for 1 week from Tuesday the 28th of August to Saturday the 1st of September. We're doing 6 performances. There's an additional matinee on Saturday the 1st. You can get tickets through our website, which is www.thealman.com. Tickets cost £10. Over the past year, the Coach House Theatre, where we perform, has undergone some major refurbishment. We've had a whole new roof placed, and then the interior of the theatre has been updated with a completely redesigned foyer and new carpets and paintwork throughout. So our audiences who are familiar with the building will be in for a nice surprise when they come to our brand new theatre.
Stream down your face.